Yo, stay wavy TV, ride the vibe with me, splash through your screen, drip clean like the sea, high tide energy, never on mute.
Errol the True Spence Jr. is highly rumored to be returning to the boxing ring this year, and it seems like he's finally found an opponent. Since his fight with Sebastian Fundora did not happen, remember, he did walk into the ring after Sebastian Fundora beat TimTszyu for his belt, but the fight never really came to fruition due to failed negotiations, and allegedly Errol Spence didn't even have a trainer at the time, which is crazy. So let's get into it, man. You know, everybody's wondering if Errol Spence is ever going to fight again. He's been out of the ring since July 2023, so it's been almost 3 years since Errol the True Spence Jr. has fought. While Spence has never officially retired, the longer he stays out of the ring, the louder the speculation grows that he may never return. One factor often cited in his defeat to TerenceCrawford was the toll of making 147 pounds. The formidable Spence, who had dominated his previous title defenses, appeared a shadow of his former self against Terence "Bud" Crawford. This week, there has been speculation of a potential return at super welterweight. Former two-weight world champion and boxing scene pundit Paulie Magellani, however you say his last name, revealed the news on January 13th while in Australia for Nikita Tszyu versus Michael Zerafa. He says one of the rumors is that Errol Spence is going to be fighting TimTszyu. Backing up the claim was the leading trader, Robert Garcia. He also, said that he heard this rumor as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Legendary trainer. You feel me? So he dismissed the suggestions of a potential bout between Errol Spence and Vergil Ortiz, who is supposed to be fighting Jerron Boots Ennis next, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know if that's going to happen because Oscar De La Hoya is basically demanding a 60-40 split instead of 50-50, you know what I'm saying? So he says that he heard the rumor of Errol Spence versus TimTszyu as well, and he said that Ortiz versus Spence doesn't excite him. It shouldn't excite anybody that's a real boxing fan. So he goes on to say he's been out for so long and he's had problems, accidents, so it wouldn't be that exciting for me right now. If he does go out and look sensational and destroys TimTszyu, then yes, it makes sense for Errol Spence to fight Vergil Ortiz. For now, the boxing world can only speculate if the truth does return. The jump to super welterweight could offer a fresh start, but until then, every rumor will continue to dominate the conversation about one of the division's most talented yet enigmatic fighters. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man. I think TimTszyu is a perfect opponent for Errol Spence. Okay, I know Errol Spence doesn't like to take tune-ups. TimTszyu is not a tune-up. But at the same time, TimTszyu is not the same TimTszyu that he used to be, right? Like, we got to be honest, right? Like, he lost against Sebastian Fundora by split decision the first time they fought after he got split open and, his face was pretty much, covered in blood. He couldn't really see that well. And, he was able to finish the fight, but he lost, right? So right after that, he fought Bakaram, who was another champion at 154. And he got knocked out in the third round. That's really the boogeyman of 154, you know what I'm saying? Bakaram, shout out to him. So after this, he fought Joseph Spencer, and he got a 4th round stoppage. But Joseph Spencer had no business fighting at 154 in the first place, okay? So that wasn't impressive. And then in his rematch against Sebastian Fundora, he got stopped in the 7th. He actually didn't get stopped. He actually quit in the corner in the 7th round against Sebastian Fundora. And then he fought Anthony Velasquez, who I've never heard of, and he fought him December 17th last year, and he won that fight by unanimous decision. So if you're Errol Spence and you've been out of the ring for 3 years and you fight TimTszyu, if you can put on a dominant performance against TimTszyu, that could potentially put you in position to challenge the winner of Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman for the belt that Sebastian Fundora has. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see it. Hopefully this happens. We'll see what happens, man. I would love to see Errol Spence come back to boxing. I would hate to see Errol Spence retire with his last fight being that dominant loss from TerenceCrawford, I think Errol Spence will look much better at 154. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to seeing it, man. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. I'm out.
Yeah, welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix, got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this the channel you embrace. Stay